Today's video is a collaboration video, and the topic is my Christmas wish list. Remember, click like, subscribe, but keep watching. Hi beauties, so today's video is a collaboration video. I am doing a collaboration with the girls I did my £20 makeup buy and look with. I am going to put pop-ups here and there and there and there and everywhere for all the ladies that are involved. I can't put it in right now because a couple of them are not sure if they're able to make the deadline on it, so I will pop them in as I know what's going on. So the topic was our Christmas wish list. Now I have got a book, but I did have to narrow it down. So it's not all this full. So I have a list, a wish list. So it's not a Christmas list, it's a wish list. And throughout the year I see things that I'd like, but I don't sort of rush out and go and buy, maybe because of the price, or then I think, or maybe because I've got something already similar, I'll use that up, so that'll go on my wish list of things I know I'd like a little later on. Oh, sorry on my eye. So when it comes to Christmas, they don't have to ask me, they can just look in my book and see what it is. So with us doing the collaboration video, I thought, well, I'll take a few things out of it, and then you know, you can see what sort of things I would like for Christmas. It was quite a hard one actually, so I'll start at the beginning. I knew I was refurbishing my dressing table, and I wanted a mirror that was going to go on the wall to give me some space, because I've got a very large old-fashioned dressing table that was brown. There will be a video up because I did try and video as I was doing it, but because of the mirror and the stand, it took a lot of the desk away. So I said, I tell you what would be a nice present for Christmas would be a mirror. Well, I decided to jump in and do my dressing table earlier than planned. It turned out to be a nightmare, but I kept the mirror from the stand, and I said, oh, I'll just put that on the wall for now, never mind. I was at my computer and I was tapping away doing my editing, and my daughter came in, excuse me, and my daughter came in and said, Happy Christmas, Mum. So I started laughing, and I went, oh yeah, it's not Christmas yet. And then I turned around and saw this big box, and I said, what's that? She said, it's your Christmas present, but you're allowed it early. So I was like, no, don't be silly, keep it for Christmas, because she saves up her pocket money each month and puts it into a bank account, and then she uses that for things she needs or Christmas presents, and both my children have always done that. So I said, no, don't be silly, leave it for Christmas. She went, no, it's something you're going to really want now. So I thought, okay. So I opened it up, and lo and behold, I'm hoping I can get a picture. If not, I'll just put a little clip in of the mirror my daughter bought me. And I'd been asked, well, I hadn't asked at all, because they are like £200–300, but the Hollywood mirror, I just really like it, and I thought, wow, you know, if only I could afford that. And it's pretty similar. It doesn't go on the wall, but it is very slim, so it gives me my space now. And it's got little lights, and I'm looking because it's behind me. Little lights, battery operated, so give it a click and the lights come on. And it's almost like a Hollywood mirror, just not as big. And then it's got the two side bits. Well, I mean, I cried because she thought about it long and hard, and I thought that was so sweet of her to do. So that was on my Christmas list to start with. Anyway, enough yapper, but I had to tell you that because, I say, that was a Christmas list wish. Next on my list is Elmer's Anti-Aging Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Now, depending on where you buy it from, it's between £30 and £40. I'd love to try it, but I cannot see the point in, or justify, not see the point, justify that out of my monthly money that I can spend on the balm if it's no good. But I've seen a lot of reviews and people that I trust when they do their videos and they're writing their blogs and things have said about cleansing balms, and I thought maybe that would be a nice thing to try. So I put it on my list, and I'm putting it in my Christmas list because that would be something that I think would be nice to get as a Christmas present, because not only is it something that I'd really like to try, I haven't had to stress out about buying it hoping that it'd work, and I can try it without feeling like, oh God, is it gonna work? And you know, do you see where I'm coming from? So I thought that'd be a nice one to go on my list. Second one on my list is an expensive one. Again, it's Urban Decay Moon Dust Palette, and it's £35 wherever you go. I really wanted the Gwen Stefani palette, and I was saving up for it, but something came up and I used the money for it. And I thought, you know, Sharon, you've got enough eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes and things, but the Moon Dust palette has really, really drawn me in. I think it's 10 colours in it, and they're just so nice that I thought one day, but again, I'll put it on my Christmas list. You never know. Right, I actually have this one here. This is in my empties. This is the NYX Highlight, let me see, Sculpts and Highlight Brow Pencil. And as much as I didn't use this side a lot, oh, so there's still quite a bit left in it. I didn't use that side as much, but the brow bit is finished. And this has got to be the best gift that was given to me. This was back in the summer. My daughter and Mark had gone out to buy some bits and bobs for my daughter, and we'd been to a spa day, me and my friends, for her birthday, and he'd brought this back, and he went, I don't know if it'd be any good to you, but I thought I'd like to buy you something. And I tell you what, I want another one. I don't normally say I want, but I would like another one, because this, I'm lost at the moment with my eyebrows because I've run out of this, and I've got other eyebrow products, but this has just drawn me in so much that I loved it, and I just think it's a brilliant one. So I would like that again. The other one is lace. Now, not lace as a material, lace DVDs. When I was little, there was a couple of programmes. One was V, and the other one was lace. And I can remember when I was little that me and my mum sat and watched them, and it was something that I feel that as I've got older, that stayed with me. That was like me and mummy time, or mum time, depending on how old I was. I don't really remember how old I was. I think actually, because I've been looking at these, I think it's 84, so that would have made me 10. Now I own the box set of the V, and it is, I'll keep that forever because I love watching it every now and again anyway. But the lace one I've never seen. Now, I'm a big Jackie Collins fan, and lace was around at the time when she was writing all her books, and it just felt like it was, you know, it was her book that you were reading but you were watching. So I tried to get it on DVD ages ago, and no, now it's came out on DVD. And I can get it from Amazon for around, it's between £20 and £30 for both of them. The mini-series 1 and mini-series 2. So I'm putting that on my list because I think that would be a really great Christmas present to have. The next things I've got are just sort of almost knick-knack presents, as I call it, or stocking fillers. Well, one of them's too big for a stocking. But they are little things that I really enjoy, and I really would like somebody else to go out and buy them for me, or print them out for me, depending on which way they wanted to go with it. But my stationery, I've started my pen paling now. I do a lot of letters now as well for things I do, and I'm really enjoying getting back into it. So stationery, I love beautiful letters and envelopes, paper and envelope matching sets. I love the print off ones you can get on the computer and you can print them off and things. So I would like to get some stationery, and I have mentioned this in a video before, is a calligraphic pen. I am just mad when it comes to handwriting. I don't like to use just a normal pen. I love the calligraphic side of things. I know the way it's written and everything else. And I know in the range, see, I'm umming and ahhing about it because of the price, and is it a silly present really? But in the range they have the actual pen, like a fountain pen, but with the calligraphic nibs, and it has the inks, the ink pots. So basically, like the olden days, you dip it in and you'll write, and then you'll dip it and write. And because I'm into that sort of thing, I think, well, I really can't go out and spend like £20–25 for a pen. Yeah, I think that is a bit mental. But I just think, maybe one day that'd be nice for me to be able to own. So, that's going on my list. Another thing is my MIDI rings. Somebody was shocked the other day because we were talking about rings and size of rings and things, and how my fingers do not belong to this body, because this body's like, and my fingers are just skinny as anything. So a lot of my rings are actually MIDI rings. It's terrible, isn't it? Because they're so small. I have children's size rings, but I love the fact of putting them in all different places. And for me, I just think that tops my nails off and makes my hands feel nice with a bit of jewellery on it and things. So for me, I love them, and I just think like little stocking fillers, because they do not cost a lot of money. You can go to somewhere like Claire's and pay like £8 for about sort of 5 or 6 of them, but you can go on eBay and things like that. Another one is a laptop tray. I bought a laptop again this year, and I bought it for the sole purpose of, while I was researching and doing my YouTubing, to be able to do it in other rooms, because obviously a desktop computer, you're stuck. And then I realised that, well, I can't do editing and things because I bought the thing for my computer. Well, I was lucky enough to be able to buy it for the laptop as well. And I thought, because I'd like a mouse, which is, oh yeah, so I'd like a mouse for my laptop. But then I'd also like the tray, because the tray I can just put it on the bed if I want to, or I can have it close up to me. I don't have to have it leaning. And it's one of those like your old tea trays, with the tiny little legs on them. But it's got a space for your laptop, and it's got a space for your, say, your brew and your mouse and a little mat. And depending on where you look, they're around £17 to £20. And I thought that would be a great present to have, because that would be perfect for me then. Wherever I am, I can use that tray to keep it there. So yeah, so that is well, that is my Christmas wish list. It's just, again, it will stay on my list, and I will cross it off if I ever buy it, or if I'm lucky enough to get any of this for Christmas. Can't see it being all. Not unless we win the lottery, then I'll go for the whole wish list, eh? But otherwise, no, that's my Christmas wish list, and I hope you like to see what sort of things I'm after, just to give you a sense of who I am as well, Remember to go to all the ladies and watch their videos and see what theirs are as well, because we are all different people. We are not solely beauty as in makeup beauty. Some of them are just, they love going to buy hauls and things of foods and house stuff and things like that. Another one, she loves her books and things. So, we're all sort of different in the beauty area here. So it'd be nice to see what sort of things they've asked for Christmas as well. So, hope you enjoyed this video. remember beauties, always do what makes you happy. Bye.